I've made thousands of dollars selling products that I've never even touched before, and the way I do this is with a business model called Print on Demand. Today, I'm going to break down the entire process for you because what most people don't realize is that making money online doesn't have to be complicated. You just need to pick one thing, stick with it, and make sure it works. With this method I'm about to share, you can start your business quickly, affordably, and in less than 1 hour. If you know me, you know that I love breaking things down in the most super simple, beginner-friendly way because honestly, a lot of people talk about starting businesses, but many of them are not even doing what they teach. And some make the process even way harder than it is. I like to keep things simple because even if this is your first time hearing about this business model, you will feel confident and ready to start. My goal is to help you get fully ready to launch your own online store and start earning money online, whether you're a mom like me or just someone who is ready to escape the 9-to-5 grind. When I tell you that this business model has completely changed my life, it changed how I see making money. I didn't even know it was possible to make an income using just my device while still spending time with my kids and enjoying the family life. This is something I never really grew up experiencing because my mom worked so hard to keep us afloat. She was doing everything she could to make sure that the bills were paid and we have everything we needed. But because of that, it meant that we didn't always get as much time together. And that is the biggest reason why I chose this path. So I can build something that gives me income, especially time with my family. So if you want to do something for yourself and stop depending on someone else's pocket, this video is for you. And I'm so glad you're here. But first, make sure you like this video and subscribe because it helps this video reach out to more women who are looking for videos just like this. Thank you for your support and let's get this video started. All right, let's start with the basics, especially if you're a beginner. You need to understand what is print on demand. Just like it sounds, print on demand is a business model where you only produce a product after someone has ordered. In other words, when a customer pays you for a product, that is when your print on demand supplier, I will talk about that later in this video, will print the item and ship it directly to your customer, while you keep the profit without having to touch inventory yourself. It's that simple. Now that you understand what print on demand actually is, let's move on to the next step: creating your online store. This is where everything comes together because your store is where your customer will browse your product, place orders, and where you will start building your brand. Shopify makes online business easy to run, even for beginners. To make it super easy for you to get started without spending a lot of money upfront, I've added a special link down below this video where you can get Shopify for free for 3 days and even $1 for your first 3 months. This way, you can start building your business, get everything set up, and test it out without a huge investment at the beginning. I know when you go online, a lot of people are talking about Etsy and how you can start print on demand with Etsy. But here is the thing, not a lot of people are talking about doing it with Shopify. And that is a problem because the truth is, not everybody even have access to like Etsy. A lot of beginners believe that the only way to be successful with print on demand is to sell on Etsy, just because Etsy has that built-in traffic. But let me clear this up. In today's world, with social media platforms like TikTok, Pinterest, and Instagram, that is not the case anymore. You can actually drive your own traffic to your Shopify store and make better profit margin than you would on Etsy. Don't get me wrong, Etsy is a great platform and I do recommend it for beginners. But if Etsy isn't available to you right now, that should never stop you from starting your online business. The main advantage that Etsy gives you is traffic. But here's the truth, social media today can give you way more traffic than Etsy ever could. Social media is like a traffic engine that's running 24/7. You can literally push people straight to your product and get them to buy as long as you're creating content that speak directly to them, product that connect to them, and design that has meaning to your target customer. And later in this video, I'm going to break down exactly how you can drive traffic to your store using social media so you don't have to pay for ads to get people to your store. So make sure you keep watching because you don't want to miss that part. So now, if you click the link below this video to sign up on Shopify, you will be able to start your Shopify store. All you need is an email, then do the quick setup prompt just like a regular sign up, nothing too serious. Once you get your Shopify store set up, the next step is to join a print-on-demand supplier that you're going to add your design to their white label product and connect those products to your own store. The print-on-demand supplier that I personally use and highly recommend, especially for beginners, is Printify. The reason why I recommend Printify is simple. They have tons of products that you can sell from different suppliers, all with really good quality, and it's also super easy to use even if it's your first time starting a POD business. And the best part, you can literally start using Printify with $0. Yes, no upfront cost is required to get started with Printify. This makes it a perfect option for anyone who wants to start their store without a huge investment. So the link is also down below this video. You can click on that and start signing up to your Printify account. Once you're on Printify, come to get started for free. And all you have to do is just add your basic info like your email and your password like every other website and just sign up. And Printify will just like answer you some basic question just to know like what you want to do on the platform. So I'm just going to go through this quickly. If you're a beginner, you can just select, I'm new to selling online and I want to start. What do you have experience in? You can say maybe designing products and just like click on next. Or if you're not sure, you can just click on, I'm just starting out. Now they're asking if you already know what you want to sell. You can just say, yes, I have a sales channel in mind, and just click on that. And now they're going to ask you to pick one of the sales channels. So they have Etsy, Shopify, TikTok, Amazon. So obviously we are going for Shopify. Now they're asking, where do you want to sell? You can just say, I want to sell globally, and just go next. And then how do you hear from them? Basic question, YouTube, and just say continue. And that's it, guys. Super short and easy to sign up with Printify. This will be your Printify dashboard once you are signed in. The next thing you want to do is to connect your Printify to your Shopify store. And you can do that by simply coming to Printify, and you want to click on this place that says my new store. And then you want to click on manage my stores. And then you want to click on add new store. And you'll see all of these options again. So click on Shopify and click on continue. So now you want to click on use an existing store and click on continue. And here you need to add the URL. To get your URL, click on settings right here. And then you want to click on domain and just like copy your URL right here. So just click on it and you can just copy this. Go back to Printify and just paste it here. Then you want to click on connect. So now your Printify dashboard is now showing in your Shopify store. To confirm this folder, you want to come back here, click on this, and you will see that your store is now connected to Shopify. Now that you have your Shopify store and your Printify account, the next step is to start selling your products. And here comes the big question. What product should I sell? The good news is that Printify offers a huge variety of products. You can sell gym outfits, home decor, phone accessories, literally so many options. But here's the advice that I want to give to you. Don't try to sell everything. Don't add like multiple products just because you see other people selling them. Instead, you need to pick a niche. A niche is a specific category or target audience that you want to focus on. Choosing a niche helps you understand the industry faster. Create design that actually sell to people in that niche. Know what your customers want and what you're searching for. Here are some examples to make it easy for you to understand. If you're into Christianity or faith-based products, you can create t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, or even wall art with inspirational quotes or Bible verses. If you love fitness, you can sell gym apparel, water bottles, or workout accessories. If you're passionate about pets, you can make custom pet shirts or tote bags. This example shows you that your niche doesn't have to be complicated. It's about focusing on a group of people with similar interests and create a product that speaks directly to them. Another super important reason to pick a niche is marketing. Once you know your niche, your marketing becomes easier. You know what kind of content to create, how to speak to your audience, and how to build trust so they can buy from you. you. If you don't pick a niche, your marketing will be scattered and people might not know who you are, what you sell, or what you stand for, you will come across as just a random person who is trying to sell something. But when you focus on a niche, you position yourself as an expert, someone who understands your audience, who knows their problems, and who can provide solutions. And guess what? Once people trust you in your niche, they will keep coming back to buy from you whenever they need something related to that niche. Now that you've picked your niche and know what product to sell, the next step is designing your products. I know for beginners, designing can be scary. You might be thinking, wait, I'm not a designer. What if my design look bad? What if nobody buys? I know, calm down. I've been there too, right? Designing was super difficult for me in the beginning. But here's the truth. The more you practice and create design every single day, the easier it becomes. Over time, you will develop a better skills and your design will start looking professional, I promise. Design is really important because if your design are not appealing, people will not buy. Your products might be amazing, but if the design doesn't connect with your audience, it won't sell. Now, if you're just starting out, I recommend that you keep it simple. Focus on text-based design. These are super easy for beginners and they are so powerful if you do them the right way. The key is to make your text meaningful and relevant to your audience. Your design should speak directly to the people in your niche, something they can connect with emotionally. That's how you make people want to buy. Now, some of you might be thinking, can I just go to Canva or another platform and use any font I like? Here's the thing, some fonts are protected by copyright. You can't just use any font commercially because it can lead to legal issues if you sell it on product. But don't worry, there's a solution. Ever since I discovered this, I've been obsessed with this. Now, you guys know I will always share the shortcuts and tools that I find to make your journey easier. And that is exactly where Creative Fabrica comes in. Creative Fabrica is an amazing tool that lets you create your own fonts. You can even use AI to generate the fonts. The fonts you create this way are completely legal to use for your print-on-demand business. That means you can sell product with text using your own font and they are unique to you. Nobody else will be using your design or your text. So now we are here at the font generator at Creative Fabrica. It's even shocking to me that this is possible right now. So what you want to do right here is you want to describe what you want your font to look like. And right here you can see that Creative Fabrica gives you up to 5,000 coins to use, and I think that each generation costs 1,000 coins. So you have the opportunity to use it for free and get like really nice custom font for your designs and use legally without worrying about copyright or any legal issues. So just in case maybe you don't know how to prompt, there are also other type of fonts right here that you can look at and see what you like, and you can just click on any of this to get something similar. Okay, so you can go through here and pick something you like, but just in case you want a specific type of font, you can ask ChatGPT to give you a prompt that you can use to generate that particular type of font that is in your head, right? So you don't have to come here and type it by yourself. I got this particular prompt from ChatGPT and now I've pasted it here. So let's see what type of font I am going to get from this. This is actually a retro vibe font. To those of you who know me, you know I like retro style fonts and retro style design. So let me see how it's going to look like once we generate this. I'm just going to click on generate now. Let's see what we are going to get. So I just finished generating the font, and guys, this look really nice. Like, this is a very good text I can use on my products and not even worry about copyright or someone trying to sue me for using the text. Right now, this looks super cool, and you can see that they just use this. And right here you can change the background right here you can change the background just to see how the font looks in different background. I think this font looks really amazing, and they also like give you like in a single alphabetical order, so you can see how everything looks on a more closer shots. And they also give you in like a uppercase letters, and they also gave you in numbers, right? So you also have your @ dollars, sign, and all of that right here. And do you know that you can actually like regenerate any of this later that you don't like. So for example, let's say I don't like this G, I can click on it and come back up here and click on regenerate, and this AI tool is going to regenerate that particular font for me without changing any other alphabet right here. Now you see we have two different G. If I go back, you can see this one looks different and this one looks different. I think I like this one more better. Then I can click on accept and it's going to be added right there. So I'm just going to come right here and name the font so I can easily recognize this particular font. So I can call it like cute retro font. So let's say I like the font and all of that. I'm going to click on download right here, and the font has been downloaded to my computer, so I'm going to click on that. Then I'll click on install to install this font to my computer. So there you have it, cute retro font. So now I'm going to import this to Canva so I can add that to a design. So I'll click on text right here and I'm going to upload that font to Canva. So now if I click on add text and then search for my font on Canva, like the cute, there's it right here. This is going to be added to the canvas and I can change this and write whatever it is I want to write. You see guys, this is how you create your own custom text, your own custom fonts with Creative Fabrica, and you never ever have to worry about copyright or someone complaining copyright issues. So for beginners, my recommendation is to start with a text-based design using your own font from Creative Fabrica. It's simple, it's legal, and it's incredibly effective for connecting with your audience and getting sales. If you want to try Creative Fabrica, I will leave the link below so you can try and generate your own font. Plus, with that link, you can also download 10 free fonts, graphics, and elements for free, guys. So the link will be below this video. You can check it out after this video. Now that that is out of the way, you now have your design. Let me show you how you can upload that design to a product on Printify. So now you need to decide what product you want to sell. Like I said, they have so many products that you can sell. So I'm going to come up here to catalog. You can see so many products that you can choose from, but I want to show you today how to do this on a mug. Mug is actually a evergreen product to sell because people can gift it out for weddings, they can gift it out for birthdays. You'll see all these different mugs you can sell from like different supplier. So let me just show you how to do this with something like this. So I'm going to select this one right here, and then I am going to click on start designing. So it's going to show you this canvas where you can add your design. So I'm just going to add a design I already have in my library. So I'm going to move this to the side because I actually want it at the front side and the back side, not like the middle, right? So I can also click on duplicates now and I can move this to the side like this. So we have the design at the front and also the back. So now that I've added the design, I can just click on preview and Printify is going to show me how that design looks on a mug and also on the lifestyle background settings. I think this looks really good. So I'm just going to save this, click on save products and just click on publish. Now it says, let's get this ready to sell. I'm going to click on start. Now this is going to walk us through how to upload the product to our Shopify store. So you can see that all the pictures are right here. That is going to show in our website. So now you're going to select the markups you want and the one you don't want. So I'm just going to take some of this out and just go with this too because this has that white background and this is that lifestyle. So for now, I'm going to click on save collection, but I will show you how to put better markups as we go. And here, this is where I need to edit my product title and description. Keep in mind when you're doing your title and description, SEO is super important because this is how your product is going to be found. This is how Google is going to push them to the algorithm. So you want to make sure that you're using the right keywords. So Printify already generated the description and some title that we can use, but I always recommend that you tweak this and like really use keyword that you have already researched before you come to this point. So it makes your process a lot more faster and easier. Even after like adding title and description, maybe you don't feel good about it or you just need to add something else, don't worry, you can actually edit this in the Shopify app, and I'll show you how to do that later. And right here, this is the tag section. This is where you are going to add more tags that is going to help you for the SEO. This is super important. You can add up to 250 tags, but the minimum I recommend you do is the 13 option they give to us, because if you sign on Etsy as well, you have to put a maximum of 13 tags, right? So these tags are super important. Like I said, make sure you get all the keywords you want to use to list your product before you actually get to this part. So when you just come here, you just like paste everything in and you are done. And this is the pricing section. Now, this is very important. Obviously, you need to make a profit because no reason why you are selling product, right? So what I want you to do is always do your own research to see what people are pricing their product for and how you can price yours as well, so you don't overprice or price less and end up losing profit. You want to make sure that you are making a lot of profits to make this whole thing make sense. Okay, so make sure you price it in a way that you have enough money in your pocket by the time someone places an order. So as you can see right here, this is the retail price, which means that we are paying Printify $13.28 to actually print this product. And right here, they are showing us our estimated profit, which is $5.31. This is the production cost. It will cost Printify $7.97 to actually print this product to the customer. And it's showing us that we are going to make a profit margin of 40% if we sell this product for $13.28. That is a total profit of $5.31. Okay, not bad at all. 40% profit is actually a good number, right? And you can also like edit your profit. Let's say you want to make 850, you can apply that. You're going to see that your profit margin has increased and your retail cost has increased as well. So make sure you do your findings, see what people are pricing their product for, so that can also guide you when you're trying to price your product. So now I'm going to click on publish, and you can see the mug is now published to Printify, and it says amazing work, most successful store have 10 or more products, so keep creating. Now I'm going to close this, and once I come back here to my product, you're going to see the product is seated right here, and currently now is still uploading the image, so you want to wait and check back later when it says publish. So now you can see right here that it is published. So now if we head back to our Shopify store and click on product, you're going to see that that product is now active on our Shopify store. So I'm going to click on it. And just as I told you, you can see that you can edit every single thing you added on Printify. You can edit title, description, your tags are right here, the mockups are right here. You can choose a category if you've already created one. You can see all of that is right here. And you can also decide to change the mockup picture right here, which is what I highly recommend. Please don't ever use like stock images that Printify gave to you, because your Shopify store is going to look like a warehouse and you don't want that. I promise you, you don't want that. It depends on what you want to do. You can get sample from Printify and take good pictures and then add those pictures right here, or you can use like other platform to get mockup. I have videos on that right here on my channel. You can go check it out, how to get like really good lifestyle mockups for your Shopify store, because the product pictures are very important, because if the pictures are not selling the product, your customers are not going to buy. So you want to make sure that everything looks professional. The mug is being displayed in a different settings, and just like give the customer that experience while going through your store and clicking through your products. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So I'm just going to add some mockup right from my computer so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So I literally just added these other mockups right here. So when I click on done, you can see they now appear here. These mockups are way better than this one right here, if you agree with me. So what you can do is actually click on this and drag it right here, and it's going to change the pictures. Like this right here will be your product thumbnail. So this will be the first product customer will see when they land on your website. So you can use any of this you like. So just make sure you use the product that is way more attractive and really shows the design more. So you can see we now have all of this. You can even add more pictures in different angles, maybe in the kitchen settings, like this lady holding it right here, in this like soft blanket, you know, different mock-ups like this. Let the customer really envision having that product, because they can really like imagine what that product looks in real life, right? And once you're finished, you want to come right here and preview it. Now you want to make sure you click on save. Now the product has been saved. You can come right here, click on more action, and click on preview to see how this product is going to look. So now this is what your customer is going to see when they land in your website. So you can add more pictures showing different angle if you want, and make sure your description and title is given what it should give, and with a lot of keywords, so Google can actually recommend your website to people who are actually searching for those particular words on Google. So that is how easy it is to sync a product from Printify to Shopify. You can go ahead and add more products, just like Printify said, that sellers with up to 10 products perform better, because you don't want to have just one product in your store. It's not going to look professional. You're going to look like you're just starting, and people are not going to trust your store. So you want to make sure you add other products. Don't just add products, guys. Really do your research, see what keywords are working, what people are searching for, what designs are currently working. Then you can create your design based on those data and start publishing them to your store. And like I said, so many type of products. You can sell t-shirt, there is notebook, there is canvas where you can put all of this, maybe inspirational word quotes and all of that right here and sell. There are sweatshirts, you can do phone cases, you can do stickers. Stickers is selling really well, especially for all of this emotional connected niche. You can do tote bag. I love tote bags. You can do candles. And let me just give you this tip, guys. If you have a design that is finally doing really well, customer love it, maybe you put it on a t-shirt and it's doing really well, you can repurpose those design on maybe a tote bag or candle. You know, just depends on what you really want to add to your store. You can add those designs to different products and have more products to sell to your customers. So when your customer comes to your store, they might not just buy just the mug, they might also buy t-shirts, or maybe add like one or two candles to it. You get what I'm saying? So this is how it's done. This is how to start print on demand as a beginner without any experience. Printify makes it super easy for you, because once a customer places an order, they'll print, pack, and ship it. All you have to do is just research to make sure you are putting out design that people are going to buy, and market your product. Basically, after you've added really good amount of product to your store, I'm not saying hundreds of products, 10 products is fine, as long as they are really good and your mockups are giving that vibe that will make your customer buy. Then after all of that, your only job is to repeat the process and just keep marketing your store. So those of you that have questions, if you need money to start this business, Printify is 100% free to use. You don't have to pay any money, any monthly fees. So you only spend money when someone places an order, which means you've already made money. So you're just giving Printify the money to print the product for you while you keep your profit. So this business has very low risk, because you are literally not spending what you can't afford. You are actually paying them once someone has already placed an order. So if you're not receiving any orders yet, or you're still setting up your store, or you're still practicing your marketing skills, then you don't have to spend a single penny for Printify. And just in case you get stuck, you can contact them with their help center, and they are going to get back to you very quickly. That's the reason why I love Printify, because they really value the customer and they give you the best customer experience that you can ever ask for. All right, so now that our store is set up and our product is live, let's talk about marketing your product. And yes, this is the part I promise that I will cover later in this video, so make sure you pay attention. When it comes to marketing, the best way to get free traffic is social media, especially Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest. These platforms are basically traffic machine, and anyone can go viral, and you don't even need a huge following to start seeing results. The key is to create content that relates to your audience. For example, if you're selling a faith-based hoodie, you can create a short video of someone wearing the hoodie while you share that inspirational quote. On TikTok and Instagram, short and authentic video perform best. You can use trendy sound and hashtag that relate to your niche. While Pinterest is completely different because it's a search engine and not a social media platform. You want to use keywords in your pins that people actually search for, like inspirational hoodie or Christian mug gift. This pin can generate traffic to your store for months after you post them. The goal here is to get your product seen by your target audience in a way that it is authentic and relatable. Like I said, all the links to grab this free stuff will be below this video. This is why I talk about Pinterest a lot, because it's not social media and it's not something that after you post your video, after 24 hours or 48 hours, that video dies out. That is different with Pinterest. With Pinterest, your pin of 6 months ago, 9 months ago, even a year can still bring traffic to your store. So for any beginner that is getting started, I personally recommend that you start with Pinterest. Then maybe later, if you see you still have energy or you still have time, you can start adding TikTok, especially because TikTok can make your traffic move faster. You can start pulling people to your store way faster than Pinterest, but Pinterest lets you drive traffic for a very long time. Your pin stays for months and months and months to come and keeps driving traffic organically while you sleep without even doing anything. So by the time you've had a lot of pin posted on Pinterest and you now have all this monthly visitor and impressions, people will start connecting with your product and they will start moving to your website to buy from you. So now you know how to choose your niche and audience, but here's the thing. Choosing a niche is just the first step. The real secret to making consistent sales is knowing how to spot winning design ideas that people are already proving to love. And that is exactly what I covered in this next video. I'll walk you through how I do my market research to see exactly what is already hot, what's working, and how I went from making literally $0 to making over $5,000 a month with my print-on-demand business. So if you want to skip the guessing game and learn how to find design that actually sell, go ahead and watch this video right here. Trust me, you don't want to miss it.